YouTube? It's your girl Javina Love back with another video. Welcome back. Welcome back. And this time, I just want to show you my look that I did with the Tarteist Pro that I got in the Boxy Charm, which is, don't get it twisted, not the Tarteist Remix, which is all a majority of shimmers and glitters. This one is majority mattes, beautiful mattes, and then just a row of 4 shimmers. I don't want to blind you guys. And I'm also wearing so fluffy Kinder Lashes. Kinder Lashes is a new lash description I stumbled upon through Glamour Suzanne. She's also the same Glamour Suzanne who does the Boxy Charm Sneak Speaks on YouTube and Instagram. Beautiful, beautiful Southern African mixed child. If y'all didn't know, yes, she was born in Southern Africa, and her father's Southern African, and she is gorgeous. But these are Kinder Lashes, the new lash description she came upon in Canada, where she lives, and I'm using the style So Fluffy, which is really, really fluffy. Oh no, I lost a pair. And here's 20% off. Y'all scan that. Get you 20% off your order. They're $20 for 4 pairs, and they're customizable if you do the subscription for the month. So you can get a customized quiz and all that good stuff. And if you don't want to do that and just do a one-time box, that's what this is. And I got 4 different beautiful styles. Which one just jumped out? Hold on. There we go. They all come in this beautiful box every month, so you have a nice sterile place to keep them. You know, because they don't have a cover over them. Sanitary, and they're pre-glued, so if your first time wearing them, literally my suggestion is to put it on prior to your eyeshadow, because they're pre-glued and it sticks right to my eyes. And I put these on right before I did my eyeshadow look, and it worked, and they're beautiful. Love it so much. But here we go to my lovely friend Linda, who convinced me to stop throwing my empties away and do an empties video. I figured, thank you, Linda. I will do an empties video because today is my day to just like throw them in the garbage. And I've got a few empties. This big old bag, this box, this bowl. I'm like, this is my May and June empties. A little bit of makeup, but a whole lot of skincare. So as we go through them, I'm just gonna probably lunge it across the room to the garbage. So here we go. So my biggest problem this month I've had to cut out was my vitamin C. I had to cut down my vitamin C intake on my skin because it was causing very sensitivity to the sun and also to touch. So this is from Tony Moly. It is a 2-step retinol, kind of like an acid peel. I put it in this jar because it comes in a basically like this type thing, like a sheet mask. And you don't sleep with this one on. No. You wear this one for 10 minutes. It is wonderful. It comes in a 2-step, you know, face wash, and then you put the vitamin C on for about 10 minutes, and then you rinse it off, and you do all your toners and blah, blah, blah. Well, I was using that. I was also using Vit C, and my skin got real sensitive, so I had to back off with the vitamin C for a while. And that includes the vitamin C sleeping mask. I've gone through a few masks. Brilliant mask. This anti-aging mask from 1520. A red wine mask. A bunch of masks. You know, I didn't want to keep them all. I just kept a few. Then, because I go through a lot of sleeping masks. But then I've gone through a few. This is the box. I've gone through 2 boxes worth of these oatmeal bath treatment soaks. So good on the skin. I've gone through 2 of these This is the foaming acne scrub, and then I also use the foaming acne wash, and those are from the Dollar Tree. Really good product from the Dollar Tree. I have been loving the all natural sugar lip scrubs, so I've gone through this one. This is also a sleeping mask, the box for the sleeping mask that I went through. It's a little one sample size we got from the Ipsy, and it was a what do you call it? What you call it? Bottom? False bottom. I've gone through this watermelon sleep mask from Bliss. It smells so good. If you like watermelon or flavored or scented things, this smells. I'm scared to take the top off because I mean it's empty, but it is still extremely, like, it's a shimmer. Like, you go to bed shiny and you wake up just shining. Let me see, there you go. See that? Oh, it smells so good, but it expires so quickly. So you need to go through this really quickly, and you don't need but teensy little bit. So it's so hard to go through it before it runs out. Oops, or before it expires. This, I love this multi-action mask that it turns out like it's as you see, it's got like little bubbles in there, and as you rub it, it turns blue. I love that. This is a Wet n Wild lip scrub, which I'm decluttering because I've had it for a while. It's so thick. It's not like any other ones that I've used. It's super dry and thick. So, yeah. And then I finished. I'm sad because, you know, this is a bougie product. It's a 111 Skin, the Cypro Acting Hydrogel Hydrogen Active Cream. We got this in an Ipsy. It's a heavy glass bottle. I was so sad when I finished that. I finished this. This is the Saturday Skin Hydra, the Waterfall, Glacier Waterfall. I couldn't believe I finished it. I finished the whole thing, Mom. The whole thing. Got that in a BoxyCharm. I have been going through my micellar waters, but this one I do not recommend if you have a problem, like if you have sensitivity to your skin, because this is the Bamboo Charcoal Detoxing Micellar Water. And it's really nice, and your skin is very soft, and it's not drying. None of those things are bad. It's just that the charcoal sits at the bottom, and you have to shake it every time, and it kind of gives you that gross feeling. To me, it made me feel gross, like it was just dirty, you know, and I didn't like that. I cannot wait until these come back. I have fallen in love with these through, I got the Elemis facial scrubbers. Now I have gone through half of them, or a little bit more than half of them. But I have to be careful now because of the sensitivity. Like, this is a skin tear. This is not an acne scar. That is a skin tear from too much exfoliation. So I have to be really, really careful with that. I also went through the ones from Pharmacy, but the label came off, and that's from BoxyCharm. So I'm like, yay, BoxyCharm, you're actually hooking yourself up. Girlfriend's starting to like you. I've gone through all of these. And this is my second one, and my favorite is the green one, so I definitely will be repurchasing this from Pharmacy, and this is their facial melt, which gets off your lash glue. So if you glue your lashes together, you get a Q-tip, and you gotta take your time. I would recommend taking a little piece of Kleenex and putting it right there in between your eyes, and just rubbing with the Q-tip to get the lash glue to loosen up. Let it sit a little bit. It comes right off. That is my new favorite skincare makeup remover next to my micellar water. Alright, this is a sample size of the Tarte, their version of Mermaid Skin. It was nice. I'm not going to say it was a rebuy, not at all. This is another moisturizer that I got too sensitive for. This is a sleeping mask I fell in love with. I got a little sample of it in my Ipsy. It is very cooling, and it has a sense, like a scent to it that makes you feel very relaxed and at ease. This moisturizer stinks, and I don't like it. That's why it's getting decluttered. This Jet Set Super Hydrating Skin is really nice, but felt drying to me, to my skin personally. I've told y'all how I get addicted to bougie things. Now this was in an allure. It's that glittery pink and white little moisturizing balls. Yeah, your girl, I ate through this bottle. I did. It's my daily dose of glow. And this is a very expensive bougie product, but I ate through it, no problem. How many of us have ever gone through one of these? Not many. This is the Pixi by Petra Glow Mist hydrating primer and setting oil type thing that you spray on. I've gone through 2 of these already. It is really good for us being indoors and not going nowhere. Because you don't have to put on put on a lot of sunscreen after, because you're not going nowhere. This is a Ritual of the Sienna. It's a Celebrate Each Day. It's a foaming shower gel that I got in either Glossy or Allure, and I love it. It smells so good. But Mama's empty now. Also went through, this is my second one, the Glossy from Touch of Soul. Still smells so good. This is what's left of my second one. So good. Gone through this Rosy Cheeks facial scrub. I did not like this. It has way too much chunky coconut oil in it, so it starts flaring up my oily spots and making those spots acne. But everywhere else it was fine. I could use it on my son's back. I was able to use it on, to clear up his back if he had any acne, which he's 15 and he's starting to get it. But he used it on his face, and because he has eczema, and it worked well for him, but not for me. Y'all know your girl loves her setting powders, and this one I'm still using the little bit of that's in there, but this is my second Ciate London Decay, and then the Kat Von D. I've gone through them all. I'm hesitant to buy new ones because I just put out like some sample containers of setting powders, but they're in colors, so I'm like, I'm gonna mix them all together and just keep my Ciate and do that. Also, I'm loving this. Came in our Ipsy. It is a it's just a lip balm, but it's a hip infused lip balm, and I'm almost out. I've used the most lip balms ever since we've been on quarantine. These are lip scrubs also. This is the last of this one, but I've gone through every color that they had. I thought it would be different textures for each color, which it kind of was, but not really. So, but they're only $1 at the Dollar Tree. Then I've gone through, what is this? I can't see it. I put a piece of tissue in it so I can try to see it, but it looks like it's just another some type of hydration thing, but that's just a tissue. I thought it was going to help me see better. Oh yeah, it does a little bit. Boscia, B-O-S-C-I-A, Charcoal Pure Putty. That's what that is. Went through that. I'm not a fan of Drunk Elephant's scents, but this one was nice. And this is the probiotic cream from Drunk Elephant. It's just a sample. It came, how you get them at Sephora for like 20 bucks for the small one. This is the Allure toner. Went through 2 of these. Rose water from Wet n Wild. Went through 2 of these toners. I'm really loving the toners. My original, this is the way they should come, honestly. I don't know why they stopped putting this tip on it and started putting the dip wand in there, but this is the original Urban Decay primer potion. Super empty, girlfriend dead, been there, done that kind of thing. This is my Este Lauder, which I am repurchasing this. It is the Radiance Lift Cream. This is the false, it has a false insert, but this cream is everything. The scent is clean. The lift is visually there. You could see your skin tighten up, and I like put it not just under my eyes, but I also put it here and on my fine lines of my forehead, put it on my lip lines, and kind of like pull my mask and rollers back. And this is some good stuff, but it's expensive from Este Lauder. I finally finished a BB cream, and it's from Sassy Chick. I got it from the Dollar Tree. And then the Wonder Beauty Lift Off Putty. My son finished that because I stopped doing the lifts. For some reason, they just, to me, now feel like I'm losing skin. I used to do the grapeseed every week, but now when you peel off, it's like they're ouchy, and that's not the business. The Mega Lash from Wet n Wild, went through one of these bad boys. I was pretty shocked that I've actually finished. I finished this mascara, but I'm keeping the wand because it is an awesome wand for combing out your lashes. So, yeah. Cluttering. That's not decluttering. That's actually finished. These are all empties, y'all. I ain't just decluttering nothing right now. These are all empties. I love dry shampoos, and I've gone through a few of these little mini sizes, but I threw away a lot of them. But this is the one that I kept because it was like, the color is really pretty. And I thought, super pretty. But I use these for my wigs. When I do wear wigs, keep them fresh, I go through them. I actually went through this Ulta palette. My son was like, no, that is gross. And it is gross. I think it's gross. And I've got a couple of them. But it kept hitting hard pan. So I had to keep scraping it with a dime or the back of my brush to get anything out of it. And these are really nifty to throw in your bag. So, with that, I finished, almost finished. It's like 1 or 2 more squirts of this Unicorn Root Cleanser that I had in my last month's Allure. And I really like this cleanser. It's just clean. It's just a clean filling cleanser. And then this one from Pure Lease, the Blue Lotus 4-in-1 cleanser. It's a milk-based cleanser. It leaves you feeling like you need to use a toner or one of these pad scrubs afterwards, but it is very clean. This is my all-time favorite new eye and face lift moisturizer. All over moisturizer. I've been using this now for May and June, and I'm almost out, and I got a backup one because Allure was so nice that they sent another one because there was a few products in another box that I received that were just destroyed, and I was like, I just want to let you know this happened. Took a picture of it. They were like, we've had this problem all month with that product, don't trip, we'll send you a fresh box. And they sent me the box with another one of these in there, and I was like, oh yeah, your girl's in love with that. This moisturizer, way more than a moisturizer. Yeah, it's way more than a moisturizer, right? It stinks. This stuff smells so bad. It is not the business from Curlology. I didn't like it at all. That was one of the things I was like, you need to declutter that, but you need to use it because it's bougie. You paid the money for it, but whatever. This Elemis Superfood Facial Wash is really nice. It was in an Ipsy. but it still smells like smells. It's a smell that I just don't like. And when you guys have a smell of some products and you're feeling like, I don't want to use that product for my face, I like using these on my makeup brushes. Think about it logically. It's face wash, meant to remove makeup. It's meant to be gentle. Your brushes need gentle. Just like I use a shampoo bar with conditioner in it. They need to be clean and they need to be gentle, and this helps. These do work. So that's how that got wicked gone through. And that's everything. Wow, I thought, I'm looking around at all the trash. I thought I had more trash than that, but nope, that is everything. So, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more empties or you want more declutters, I'm thinking of even doing a couple of depannings. I don't know. There's a couple of palettes that I've been using just the 1 or 2 colors out of, and I figured maybe you should depan it and then send the palette to someone who will love the rest of it, because you only really fell in love with 1 or 2 colors. And I don't want them to go to waste. I really don't. Makeup wastefulling things are just not in my agenda. No, 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 no. But anyways, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay my hero, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.